Hello, writing pals. I am very excited for today's video. Today I am filming my 100 subscriber Q&A. I hit 100 subscribers. I kind of touched on that in my last video where I was talking about how I sent my first query, and I mentioned that I really wanted to do a Q&A so that you guys could get to know me a little bit better. So I've got questions here in my little video notebook. It's absolutely adorable. Let me show you. I got it at Walmart for like $2. It's gorgeous and it's got gold foiling. I am a sucker for anything gold. I love gold so much. It's so pretty. It's so shiny. Ugh. Anywho, let's jump into the questions you have for me. So the first one is, when did I start writing? Realistically, through school you do a lot of writing, but the first bit of creative writing I really remember doing was in 5th grade. That's also when I discovered this magical thing called fan fiction. I remember we had creative writing at my school. It was a private school. It was the first time I'd been back to school, like a public school, since about 1st or 2nd grade because I was homeschooled. I have a very interesting educational history, let me tell you. But I remember writing a Snow White retelling of sorts because we had to take a well-known story and twist it. So I did Snow White and it was great. I also remember that was around the time, again, that I had discovered fan fiction, and in turn that I started writing fan fiction. And I was just talking with my pal, Sarah Rewind, literally last night, and I was trying to go through the Wayback Machine to see if I could find my first fanfiction because I deleted it, because it deserved to be deleted, let me tell you. It was god-awful. I'm sure it's still on my desktop. I couldn't find it. Either way, I started writing and really loving writing in 5th grade. I started writing stories all the time. My own original stories with my own made-up characters, some fan fiction, and it just continued evolving through there. In high school, I won a couple of creative writing competitions, was published in a couple of journals. It was really fun, pat on my back. And now I'm continuing to keep writing professionally now. So thanks, Mrs. Charles, for having us do creative writing. Second question is, what is my favorite part of the writing process? And this was a hard question to answer because I like a lot of the writing process, but one thing that really stuck out to me was I enjoy finding the words I wish someone had given me. So finding spots that I can put in bits of encouragement, or words that, like I said, I really needed to hear. One of my favorite lines in Down the Fox Path currently is, "You're hurt, you're mourning, but you are not broken." And I remember just writing those words. I was like, oh, like, let's just type. And I wrote that and I was like, wow. I really wish someone had told me that when I started getting sick. And when we started realizing that I wasn't going to get better. That you're hurt, you're sad, you're mourning, but Xanna, you are not broken. And so that's probably one of my favorite parts of the writing process. I love rereading scenes after they're like all nice and polished. So when it's actually good, I love those moments when my writing is an absolute garbage. Next is my favorite part of being on YouTube, and I would have to say it'd just be documenting my journey, looking back and seeing where I was just about a year ago, where I am today, the friends I am making along the way, good friends with Charlie, Alyssa, Samir. I feel like I'm saying his name wrong and I just feel like a jerk. That's probably one of my favorite parts about being on YouTube. And then is how do you manage your time? I don't. I try to use a planner. And that's the best thing that I can do, is just checklists. Being chronically ill, checklists can be hard, but they are the most efficient way that I manage my time, is check. So just making sure that I know what I need to be doing, Because if I know what I need to be doing, I'm more likely to do it instead of just thinking and being like, oh, what should I do today? What do I need to be doing right now? It's like, oh, it's right here. Shoot, it's right here. I have to do it now. So yeah, making lists, checking them twice. Am I naughty or nice? Oh, hopefully I'm nice. A trope I love and want to write. I feel like one of my favorite tropes is enemies to lovers, but that's just because of the unresolved sexual tension. Because it's great to read. I love tension. I also love, like, rivals to lovers. I feel like maybe that's a little bit more my pace, because enemies, it's like, the enemy has to, like, not be the worst enemy, because I'm a little tired of irredeemable villains being redeemed because they're hot. And as weird as this would really only ever work if my books got transformed into, like, a manhwa, a webcomic, which I would love. That would be awesome. So many people are like, oh, I'd love to see my book as a TV show or a movie, and I'm over here like, I want to be on Webtoons. I want to have a webcomic based off of my work. I think it'd be wonderful. It'd be so awesome. And then, okay. Oh, the trope in and of itself that I was talking about would be, height differences. I do really like the height difference of, like, super tall teddy bear stoic guy and average height slightly short girl. I think it's kind of cute. I think it's adorable. And it would only work if my work was translated into a web novel. Alright. Am I wanting to get an agent, or do I want to try and go directly to publisher? And I guess another thing I could add on to that question would be, like, do you want to self-publish? So currently, I am querying to hopefully get an agent. So far, I've received 2 rejections, and I am still alive. So there's hope in that. They were very kind form rejections, nothing horrible, nothing harsh, so I'm still okay. I would like to get an agent. This is very different than when I first got on YouTube, because I wanted to self-publish, and now I'm looking to trad publish. If for some reason, you know, I'm unable to get an agent, maybe I would try sending my book directly to publishers. At that point, I also feel like I am working on my next book, so I would probably just continue furthering that book and try to query that book, see if I get any better luck after that. And if absolutely no one will take my book, that's probably a sign that it's not, the concept isn't ready. Maybe I would self-publish it. I'm not sure. Who knows? Hopefully, the goal is to get an agent and to be traditionally published right now. Hybrid publishing down the road possibly is something that I am interested in. And I think that was the last question that I got. Hey, look at that. I reached the end of the list. Thank you for sending me your questions. I had a lot of fun looking through them. I had a lot of fun just looking through the comments that were congratulating me on querying and hitting 100 subscribers. I am so eternally grateful for the fact that I get to share my journey with you guys, and I get to document my journey, and you know that I live in an age that I can document my journey. It's crazy still, wrapping my head around the fact that, you know, at this point I have 108 subscribers. Like, dang, 108 of you like me. I mean, I'm happy that you like me. But yeah. Anywho, I hope that you liked this video. I hope that you got to learn a little bit more about me. I don't know if I ever introduced myself. I'm Xanna Renee. I write fantasy, dark fantasy. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a person trying to write a book, trying to sell their book at this point. I wrote it. It's written. I edited it. It's a thing. It's a thing, all right. I upload videos statistically recently once every other week, but I try to upload every week. As I mentioned, I am chronically ill. I am also a full-time college student, and I have a job, and I'm doing YouTube, and I'm doing books. I am a busy person, and I try my best, but to upload once a week with fun bookish and writing related content. I also do vlogs. I'm also the founder of the Writer Gets Rep Challenge, which I update more on my Instagram than here on YouTube, which segues into the fact that you should follow me on all of my socials. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at XannasBooks. And yeah, go follow me there. You can also get a lot of info in on my cat, Maestro. His 10th birthday is coming up, guys. Maybe we'll have to have a birthday party for Maestro or something. Anyhow, like, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified. Upload once a week, most likely once every other week. I didn't say that. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye!